big news coming in. This is with regard to how the focus is now shifting to the court hearing on the Gyanvapi premises on Kashi. So after Ayodhya, now a crucial Gyanvapi hearing is today. The Supreme Court will hear the Gyanvapi case. Basically, this will be the petition that the top court will hear on the survey of the Wazookhana. Supreme Court hearing will be on the Gyanvapi dispute issue. This is in Kashi and it will be held today. The Supreme Court will hear demanding the petition that is demanding scientific and technical survey of the Wazookhana also. Remember, that has been sealed on the orders of the court. Now, there is a demand to have a certain survey based on archaeological techniques, which is scientific and technical in nature, of the Wazookhana area. Is well believed that in that Wazookhana earlier there are remnants of a temple. In the application, Archaeological survey has also been requested to conduct a survey and the surrounding sealed areas through ground penetrating radar and other scientific methods which are not necessarily invasive in nature. According to the petition, there will also be hearing on the demand to get a survey done by the ASI over 10 basements area. Remember, in the past few days, you're looking at the visual on your screen. This is the Vyasji ka Tehkhana that was recently opened and the prayers were started that believed that there was a temple here atop which the mosque was built on the orders of Aurangzeb. Let me bring in our legal correspondent Kanu Sarda for the latest on that. Kanu, help me understand, and this is also for the viewer, because there are so many legal hearings from Allahabad High Court, District Court to the Supreme Court happening in the Gyanvapi case. Just break it down for us specifically today in the Supreme Court. What is the hearing about? Why has this petition been put in the Supreme Court?
Well, Pooja, amidst the ongoing Gyanvapi dispute which is going on in various courts across the country, today's Supreme Court hearing will be a crucial one because the Hindu side has categorically demanded that the shivling which was found last year during the survey by ASI should be, examined by a scientific way, so that the people who want to go and do puja there, which the Muslim side claims is their Wazookhana, which was sealed in 2022 by the Supreme Court order, should be examined. They have stated that the area of the shivling has been surrounded by raising artificial walls. So their whole claim is that it was a shivling and not a Wazookhana as claimed by the other side. So the court is going to decide whether they are going to allow that ASI survey or not. Also the couple of other cases which are pending since long before the Supreme Court on whether the ASI survey per se was correct in nature or not, and the appointment of advocate commissioner will also be considered. These are all the batch of petitions.
What time are we expecting, Kanu? What time are we expecting this legal hearing to begin?
The hearing will be expected around 11:30 because it is item 35.
Keep sharing updates, Kanu, because this is going to be a big news. It's the apex court of the country, and while the Hindu side says they have enough evidence, only it's a matter of survey that can establish via the ASI, but it also needs to be treaded cautiously. There are communal overtone sensitivities involved, so it remains to be seen how the court will push this matter based on evidence. So after Ayodhya and now the focus on Kashi and Gyanvapi, now the Hindu side wants to also focus on Mathura. This is the Sri Krishna Janmabhoomi case. Now here's what's happened in this matter. The Archaeological Survey of India revealed in an RTI that the mosque was built after demolition of a temple in Mathura. The information was based on historical records from November 1920, when a survey was conducted in Mathura under the British rule then. The RTI specifically reveals that at the same place earlier stood a temple of Keshavadeva, which was dismantled, and the site was utilized for the mosque on the orders of Aurangzeb. Now, following these revelations, the Hindu side is planning to present key evidence, and that will be before the High Court, then the Supreme Court later as well, to make their case stronger in the Krishna Janmabhoomi case. So just like in Ayodhya, they want to push this matter legally so that there are constant legal hearings that take place with evidence, with facts, as much as they can possibly put forth. But the Muslim side, remember, has said that they will not let any more mosques be tampered with, and this is just deliberate political happenings ahead of elections.
हमारी तो हाथ जोड़ करके प्रार्थना है कि इन 3 मंदिरों को सौंप दिया जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये आक्रामक आक्रांताओं के हमारे ऊपर किए गए आक्रमणों के सबसे बड़े निशान हैं और इसके कारण लोगों के अंतःकरण में, राष्ट्रीय समाज के अंतःकरण में बहुत वेदना है और यदि इस वेदना को ये लोग शांति के साथ दूर कर देते हैं तो भाईचारा बढ़ने में और अधिक सहयोग मिलेगा।
So there may be a large Hindu sentiment with regard to this, but the political showdown is also on. Shashi Tharoor of the Congress, who's of course a senior leader and a member of parliament, has said all of this is a political attempt by the BJP and specifically Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that in Ayodhya for the Ram Lalla consecration ceremony, the Pran Pratishtha ceremony, Prime Minister Modi is not a Purohit. Why did he do the Pran Pratishtha ceremony? And that was to show a political attempt. Here's what Shashi Tharoor said, speaking exclusively to India Today's Devankur Vadhav.
When the Ram temple consecration event was to happen, the Congress came forward and mentioned that its senior leaders will not go for that event in Ayodhya. Do you think it could have handled the entire, the perception around that in a better manner?
No, I think that the perception was probably manipulated by the ruling party because we at no stage have said anything negative about either the Hindu religion or about Ram Lalla or about Ayodhya. What we have said very simply is that this particular occasion on the 22nd of January has been essentially politicized. And you have the Prime Minister, who is no Purohit, conducting the Prana Pratishtha. And we felt, therefore, that to go there would be to be complicit in a political exercise of the ruling party. Why would we want to do that? But it does not mean that we are relinquishing Ram to the BJP. As somebody who has prayed to Ram from his childhood onwards, I'm not going to surrender my Ram to the BJP. I don't think BJP has any copyright on Ram or any other manifestation of the divine. As far as I'm concerned, I will choose my own time to go to a temple. It probably will have nothing to do with politics because I go to temples to pray. I don't go and do politics. So I can go after the elections or whenever I want. Suddenly for them to say that because we didn't come, we are anti-Hindu is absurd.